It's been non-stop since we moved, and we haven't had a chance to catch our breath. Between repairs, running our art business, gallery shows, and volunteering, Clea and I were in much need for a reset. We were barely keeping things together. However, with winter coming, we would soon take much needed downtime. So we are getting ready to go and help with black and white ball. Very, very cold outside.
Hi, we're under a freeze warning. Bert, it looks like our flag had a rough time. Look, our grass is still thriving. It's like, I'm a different kind of grass.
Despite not having our footing, since moving to our new town, we have tried to be involved in art-centric events and help out wherever we can.
Do you remember how to get to the ballroom?
Nope.
Guess we'll just go in wherever and wander until we figure it out.
It was a little disheartening to see that not many people showed up to decorate the space, but it was fun pulling out our set design skills. So today, I am building some wings for black and white ball. This is what feels like my 100th trip because I'm working on the wings in the garage and I keep grabbing the wrong tools.
I'm gonna go get the mosquito candles.
Yeah, go get
I've
mosquito
seen a
candles.
few.
Yeah, go get them. Along with decorating the space, I agreed to build some wings for a photo op. However, with a limited budget, I would have to get creative. Luckily, creativity is part of my job. Going to go to a few places, and then I still have wings to create. Raining outside. Good thing I protected this painting.
So it's gonna do this all day?
All day, been working on the wings.
They're looking amazing.
Yeah, I gotta finish these today. It is beautiful out here.
It really is beautiful.
Look at the fall. Look at all the leaves. Look at that. It's like a dreary yet colorful day.
Oh, hey! Hey, guys, come on in.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, I'm open.
We had agreed to play a concert at the end of the year, which terrified me. Getting some new equipment would ignite my excitement.
Yeah, distortion always does it for you.
I know. I was like, meow, meow, meow. All right, so we have been hooked up by Tony.
Indeed. You're a band.
I am a band.
You have all the things.
The next morning, I took a break from the wings to explore north with some friends.
We are adventuring today. We're headed to Erie. And Ruff, this will be our first time in Erie.
Yep. Did you just call me Ruff? We're gonna go meet some friends in Erie. We're bringing some friends that are not from Erie.
Hi.
Hello. We were also on our way to visit a friend's art show.
Hey, come in.
We got us a table. Awesome.
The show took place at the Tipsy Bean, a really rad coffee shop in Erie that puts on art shows.
I loved that place. It was so cute and cozy and awesome.
It really was.
And Kemlin's art show was amazing.
Oh, it was so good. Since we were so close to one of the Great Lakes, we could not miss a chance to experience a nostalgic tradition.
So good. This is so good. Love it.
Growing up in Chicago, my favorite time to go to the lake was during the fall. There's something soothing about the crisp sounds and feelings. It took me back to simpler times.
Yeah, anybody that grows up in the Midwest knows the thing that is going to the lakefront, right?
Mm-hmm.
Really any time of year, winter, summer, but fall is the best. Wow. Brings back memories for me. Even though I've never been here. This is awesome. I'm also quite cold. It's chilly out here.
It's always colder by the lake.
Yeah,
you know
true.
that. We were giddy from our experience. Fall is my favorite time of year, and the drive home was beautiful. And no experience would be complete without a little Clea hijinks.
I'm the king.
She's not. Don't encourage her.
It's not hijinks. I am the king.
So today is black and white ball. I've been working on his wings for Black and White Ball, and they're drying now. So the day of Black and White Ball is when I'm gonna be delivering these wings, hopefully, because right now they smell like varnish. Although I didn't get to do a very fancy job on these, this is what they look like. It's the dark side, you stand there. And on this side, this is the light side. Hopefully they dry and hopefully nobody steals them. I can't imagine somebody stealing some angel wings. Hopefully they don't smell like varnish. I know that Heidi's been waiting for us all day. Black and White Ball was finally here, and many people took pictures with the wings. It felt good to have checked it off my long list. Back at home, Chris and Steph surprised us with more
The
nostalgia.
important thing is to have somebody rolling out your dough that actually knows what the F they're doing. So that's why Stephanie's in charge. Okay, so this is a traditional Upper Peninsula, Michigan pasty, beef pasty. We're gonna stick this right over here.
Ooh.
Get ready to roll it.
Oh, they're gonna be amazing. Oh my gosh, I haven't had a pasty since I was a kid.
I love that you just said, oh my gosh.
My grandma made these and I never learned how to make them, but I'm going to as an adult.
As you can see, most of it is primarily cutting up your stuff. We've got some real fine chuck roast. We've got the traditional carrot. Most of the folks in the Upper Peninsula and Northern Michigan, the root vegetables are very popular.
Carrot.
So we have a humble carrot. We have a combination here of potato and rutabaga, also very popular, and you can keep these forever. And of course, onion.
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 Because onion is a necessary ingredient for life. There's Stephanie!
I'm not doing this any justice. This looks like one of the aliens on Star Trek that's slapped on the back of Spock's back.
No, it's beautiful.
It looks amazing.
Look at it.
Beautiful.
It's beautiful.
Spock!
Good.
Oh my gosh, the pasties were amazing, and really they did take me back to my childhood.
Did they take you back? I mean, they were delicious.
They were incredible. I remember being a kid and my grandma would make pasties, and pasties are the size of your head. And the copper miners in the UP would have the pasties wrapped in foil, and they would keep them in their pockets to keep their hands warm for the workday and then eat them at lunch. At least that's what my grandmother told me was the tradition.
That's so fascinating.
So they were a hand warmer and a really hearty meal.
Before our friends left, we were honored to host a Christopher Dahl Space Art Halloween special live stream in our very own art studio.
You were all on camera.
Yeah, you're all in this picture.
1 year ago, we did our first Halloween here, and now we are prepared with the candies. Last minute Halloween decorating. The day of Halloween. Halloween was upon us again, and again, last minute decorating. More reason to reset and get organized. Luckily, the ambiance was perfect. Yeah, it's kind of neat. Everything's like cloud. It's mysterious.
It's time! It's Halloween time! It's time for trick-or-treating and candy! Rafi's got his costume.
I'm Rafi Ross.
That's great. I'm Blanket the Hut, but I don't have blankets yet, so.
You are failing as blanket.
That's okay. I'm gonna get it together. It's alright. Little bowl out here. Yeah, candy! We've got our chairs set up. And our ghosts. And it looks like we might get some trick-or-treaters very soon.
So I got the calendars. Calendars came in, and it's time for Clay and I to package up all the pre-orders for the calendars. So fun! Gonna package up some calendars. Woo! This is always the tedious part. It's always so exciting. Like, yeah, look at how many calendars I sold. But then it's like, we gotta package them up.
Yeah.
With the holiday season upon us, it was time to kick into gear. On our website, we offer gift wrapping services, and of course, because right now we don't have any gift wrap because the holidays and moving and all that stuff. But we do have this, and this is more akin to the Rafi style of gift wrapping. The only reason I'm not using duct tape to tape this up is because we don't have duct tape. Plea is supplying a really pretty bow though, so it's this mess with a really pretty bow. That's our gift wrapping right now.
I feel like it's us. And
Yeah.
It's very well balanced.
It's our first. Well, we had a small snowfall the other day. But
Yeah.
This is like legit.
It didn't stick the other day. It is for sure sticking.
I think it's time to hibernate.
I know, right? What are we even doing with our lives?
Finally, the last of our holiday orders were on their way to the post office, and it was almost time for our reset. It had been a difficult year of commitments, repairs, and trying to stay afloat. It was time to take some time out for ourselves. Our last public appearance would be a concert at Billy's, and then we would go into much needed hermit mode.
It is the new year, and that means that it's brain dump time. And that means that we wrote down everything we do on note cards so we could like lay them out.
Which,
And
you guys, it's a stack about this thing.
why did we put it on note cards, you ask? Well, because seeing it helps us really like see it and know like, okay, which of these things is important and which of these things is maybe not that important.
We are gonna be just getting ourselves organized. Like basically getting every aspect of everything that we do and the house and everything organized, because last year was crazy. Apparently we had too much on our plate.
We're gonna try to work smarter, not harder.
We spent the next few months working on getting caught up and putting a new system in place to allow us to do what we do. We had so many projects and no clear vision. It's a miracle that we didn't lose our minds. During this time, we built a rogue community site, got our art website up to par, recorded and released audiobooks, got our media studio up and running, made needed repairs, and focused on the art studio. Not taking a break, but getting things situated with website stuff, house stuff, and all that stuff. And one of the things that I needed was a good printer for my big prints. And so we ordered a small printer that could handle bigger prints. And it is giant. Very, very giant.
It's a good thing we ordered the small because the big, I don't think would have ever made it in here.
No. Actually, when FedEx dropped it off, he was like, "You're killing me, man. You're killing me." I was excited. Since the move, I had no way of getting my prints done. It's installed. I've installed my large format printer for my prints, but I'm pretty sure I broke my spleen. So a little while ago, we were having our live stream, and this huge storm, the winds picked up, it sounded really crazy outside, and it's been warm, like the weather's been warm. And then as soon as we got the live stream done, we came down here, and this is what it looks like outside. I'm like, what the?
It was like warm enough to do yard work last week, and now snow.
I know. So we're in our organized studio, as you could see, and yeah, we're coming out of our hiatus. It took a little bit longer than we thought. It is coming up on April, but we're in a place now where our art business and everything is pretty organized. We've got a system in place. We got rid of a bunch of things that last year was a little bit crazy for us. We were finally organized and fully up and running. It took 3 months, but we were now fully capable. The studio was open. Everything was working. Things were on track to get started in April. The weather's been a bit crazy lately, and the winds have been kind of scary, and we have these 2 giant trees in our yard that concern me whenever it gets windy like that. But yeah, hopefully we're done with the wind. It would be good to be done with the windy part of the season. Now that we're organized, I'm like looking forward to like doing the things and stuff like that, but like I find myself being a little bit concerned. It's windier than I expected it to be. It feels really nice to be in our house and be in a place where like we're actually able to relax. I feel like the last year and a half or so, since before the move, like it's just been go. And you know, it was fun. It was fun, but I don't know that our bodies could take that. So there is a gnarly storm coming today, and oof, Just heard a sound, a big sound.
Wow, holy shit. Did that come off of our tree?
Yep.
Okay. Get inside.
This entire tree just,
Move.
yep.
Wow, holy shit. Maybe we should go to the studio.
Yeah, let's go to the studio.
Okay.
No, let's just wait for this thing to pass. Fuck my life.
This is definitely some of the scariest wind I've seen in a minute. It's safe down here, but at the same time, we have no idea what's happening.
Yeah, that entire platform, that base that it's on, was just doing this.
That's not good. I love that tree, but at the same time, I love our house
Yeah.
a lot more. So. So we think we're.
Maybe out of it. I think it's still gonna be windy, but well, the sun's out.
Weird. Wow.
Hi.
Hi, Irma.
Yep.
Holy smoke.
Off your tree behind you.
Oh,
Oh, this guy?
Yeah.
Oh, wow, you're right.
I don't know how this is your place, but
Yeah, and it took out our cable line, but it missed our electrical.
oh, good lord. Calling Comcast to come out and fix the line to the house.
All of our representatives are still assisting other callers. Please stay on the line for the next available representative. I'll be asking your approval as well, okay?
Well,
And,
no, I don't want you. Please don't send the streaming box. Please don't.
All right, no worries then.
Okay.
Understand. Okay. Once it reaches 100%, show in the system, I will let you know. Just send it on further, okay?
I'm sorry, what? Our neighbors, who are awesome, were nice enough to help us take the branch apart. The branch hit their house as well. Luckily, the way it fell missed all the important structures. This was not the way we were planning to come out of our reset. Needless to say, everything was put on hold. Actually, really chilly today. Whew. So here's the pile that we got going on. That's looking not so good, and I'm not sure about that other branch that I'm looking at. This was a small branch on a massive tree that is taller than our house. We're gonna have to do something about that tree. Although we are grateful that things weren't worse, there is cause for concern. This beautiful, majestic tree will have to come down. I wish I could pluck it out of the ground and replant it somewhere else, but I doubt that we could afford that option, or if it's even possible. This really isn't what we expected coming out of our reset, but in life, there is never a dull moment. With everything we have experienced, the ups, the downs, the good times, the bad, we have always come through and been fortunate. When we look at this latest challenge, we don't focus on how bad it is. We focus on the fact that we are still here and that we are indeed fortunate. We live in our dream house. We love each other endlessly. We do what we love for a living, and we are surrounded by amazing people. What more can anyone ask for? That's where we're at now.
Are we caught up with the catching up and the recap of the catch up?
Yeah, we are caught up with all the things, and obviously the whole tree thing happened. At this point, we're in that process of figuring out, like, okay, how exactly does one remove a
A
giant?
4-story tree.
It is giant.
Here, if anybody knows a tree service out there, let
Yeah.
us know.
Yeah, let us know. I'm excited because we're finally caught up. We're out of our reset. Last year and the year, obviously you guys know, you've been following our adventure. Like, it was just,
And it was an amazing time, but definitely the reset needed to happen.
Oh, yeah. And, there's still, like, house repairs and things like that need to happen, but things are way more manageable now. When you feel like you got your footing, you feel more capable and you feel more ready to take on challenges, even though I didn't want to take on a challenge of a tree.
I know.
Oh,
We're looking forward to what adventures this year might bring.
So look forward to more of these. We'll be at least posting at least one video a month whenever we get the chance. We're recording our adventures as we go, and we love sharing our lives with you guys. So thank you so much to everybody that has been following us. Thank you to everybody for being patient and waiting during the reset. I'm happy that we were able to put this video together and get you guys caught up on where we're at and what's going on in our lives. And yeah, you guys are absolutely amazing, and I adore you.
As do I.
And
Mwah.
adios.